You know what? If this doesn't work this time, I'm actually gonna physically throw this camera out the motherfucking window. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're doing a little bit of a different review. Mostly I do headphones, speakers, phones, all that kind of jazz. But today I'm reviewing a wireless microphone setup. More specifically, the Phenyx PTU-51 UHF dual wireless microphone system from Phenyx Pro. Huge shout out to Phenyx for supporting the video and sending this out to review. So I really do appreciate that, and I've had a lot of fun with this, but in the past half an hour, I haven't had a lot of fun. That's due to my error of trying to set this bad boy up, but regardless, we're all good. We sound fine now. So really quickly, before we go into the video any further, I will do an audio test of the microphone setup. I've tried to make it sound right for this video, but no matter how many cables and variations I've tried, this is a 100% mono setup microphone system. I have tried everything to make it work with this camera. At the very end of this video, I will have an audio test. I will try my best to track it and make it sound as stereo as possible. But that's my first gripe with this. But besides that, it sounds amazing. And for the price you're getting for this thing, 100% A-okay. Starting with the setup itself. This machine is a very, very well built tank. It's a very, very, very nicely designed aluminum shell. That's basically kind of what it is. It has a very great design set up in the front. You have volume for each individual channel, and it's just a great overall package. In the back, it has XLR inputs if you want a higher quality setup. There's two inputs on the side over here for your antennas. You get two in the box. They screw right into the back. Make sure they're at least a 90-degree angle to themselves, so you have the best setup, so you don't have to hear any choppy audio or any wireless frequency emitting annoying noises. But make sure you do that for setup. It'll make it sound a whole lot better. And also right here in the middle, this was the culprit of my last video, which took about a half an hour to figure out after the fact. I'm gonna continue using my microphone I use right now, the Rode VideoMic Pro, for the remainder of this video until I tell you when I'm gonna switch over. This right here was the culprit. I couldn't figure out the problem, but I knew it wasn't Phenyx on this one, but I was blaming them at first. 100% this was a me problem. Phenyx, I still do love this. Just make sure you guys have the right cable for this setup. This thing still is 100% rock solid. A great transmitter. It comes with its own power cable, which is right here. It's just like regular simple power cable that comes with any standard device. Putting all the electronics aside, going right to the microphone itself. There are two included in the box, and I'll have them, where's the other one? Right here. You get one that goes around the back of your ears. Actually, pretty much what it does, this right here, this little loop sits on the back of your ear, kind of rests on top of your ear. It could have been machined a tiny bit better, I think, to settle more closer to the head. Obviously, you know, all you just do is pretty much bend this and everything, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see what it was like right out of the box. You might need to adjust it for yourself, but besides that, no problem. These two microphones sound exactly the same. There's nothing wrong with any of them. They sound absolutely fantastic, but it's getting on to sound a little bit later. And this one right here just clips up right onto your shirt, no problem. Again, the wire right here is about 1.5 feet, pretty much the same as any regular 3.5mm headphone jack to any headphones or speakers that you would typically have lying around the house. And the next cable I'm going to talk about is this cable right here, where I had all of my problems from the first video. You can clearly see, if you know anything about audio, you know exactly what I'm going to say. This right here is a mono jack. There will be two lines right here, which basically says it's stereo. I don't know why, but I have none of these around my house in stereo. I probably do, but I didn't want to waste 2 hours of my time digging through that box in the back of my closet. Anyways, this works fantastic. I did appreciate this cable adapter to be able to plug into my camera, but again, you will need to fine tune the audio a tiny bit if you use this cable. I would honestly recommend using an XLR input to get the best audio possible. That is the industry standard now, but these are a thing in the past, and I think you don't want to waste your time. So going right to the transmitter really quick, this is basically it right here. They both run off the same frequencies, a tiny bit different on the channel. There is a channel A and a channel B. Yeah, RFA and RFB. Good thing to know. But anyways, both of them run off different frequencies. That's obviously just for their different channels. I haven't had a single problem with these at all. No dropouts at all. There's just a simple door in the front, pull it right down. You get two AA batteries, and they run off a decent 8 hours, and that's pretty good depending on what you're using for your conference. Example, I don't know, I might bring this to my conference this summer in California. Not sure, maybe they need to use it, I don't know. But that's a great example. That's what this would be used for. I love the clip that goes right to your belt. Sits right there, perfectly fine. Use this cable right here, mini XLR, this clips right in there, and you're good to go. Make sure you turn it on. You really want to make sure it's on, because that's how you want the damn thing to work. But anyways, yeah, it's a great little setup right here. And plugging everything in together at first could be a pain if you don't know what you're doing, but just follow the simple instructions. It's very, very, very easy. I'm not gonna go with the whole instructions booklet right here. I'm telling you right now, it's pretty much just a simple plug and play. But the one thing I would do before pressing record on any device is make sure you set your audio to maybe not even a quarter of the way. Because if you put it too high, you'll get some audio clipping. It might not sound the greatest, so it might have a little hits there. Make sure you don't put it past halfway, not even a quarter of the way when you're first setting this up. Because this is meant to be plugged into something kind of like this right over here. This is the heart and soul of my bass setup I have over here. I have another one under my desk somewhere over there. Somewhere, I have no idea. See, that's just why do I do this YouTube thing? It's so hard. But yeah, that's pretty much how everything goes together. Basically a plug and play for everything. There's really no catch. It's a great setup. And again, for just under $100, I don't think you can get anything better. And thanks, Pro, I really do appreciate this. This is awesome. Personally, I don't really do a lot of conference things, like go out and do everything. It does have a pretty good range, about 150 feet. I was testing them out between 2 and 3 feet. No problems there. Just make sure your antennas are a decent way apart, so you don't have any audio issues or frequency drops or whatever. But regardless of that, this setup sounds amazing for the price. And right now, you'll get a first time listen to this microphone. In 3, 2... Okay, so I think this setup is pretty much working right now. I have the receiver right over here, which is currently plugged into my camera over here. I actually got a longer wire, so it will actually work. I have the transmitter on my belt clip, running up the wire to my shirt right here. And quite frankly, I think this is how this would typically be set up. Again, I know this audio right now sounds like it is in mono, but I will try my best to fix that. But regardless, I think this is actually a pretty reasonable setup. But again, typically not meant to be recorded like this, obviously, but it sounds pretty decent. Again, I'll try my best to fix the mono audio, but besides that, this just concludes our quick audio test. I think this sounds amazing. And let's just get right back to the video. Yeah, that's how it sounds. Again, I couldn't record into this camera. I had to use it from another external device just to get the audio to sound perfectly fine. Again, I just think this sounds great. Again, you might need a tiny bit of tweaking if you're using it for GarageBand or something like that. Maybe a tiny bit of compression to fix it. But anyways, I think this thing, for the price, sounds absolutely amazing. Thanks, Pro. You guys did an amazing job. I really do appreciate all of this right here. It sounds amazing. I'll put a link of it in the description box down below. And with all of that, you guys, I really do appreciate coming by and checking out this video. This wraps up my review of the Phenyx Pro Wears the PTU-51C UHF dual wireless microphone system. That is, again, a mouthful, but it is a fantastic system for the price. Microphone sounds amazing. The system is built like a tank and is very easy to use. I really do appreciate you guys to come by and checking out all my videos and for all the continued support. And until next time, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more. I'll fix that. I gotta fix that a little bit.